A South Texas tradition since 1964. This is Domingo Live with your hosts Rudy Trevino and Barbie Leo. Now here's Rudy and Barbie.
Group.
Buenos días, bienvenidos a Domingo Live on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning.
It is.
Yes, it is a little warm, a little warmer than we'd like.
You
but
know,
hey,
South Texas, that's how it is.
South Texas.
We get maybe 1 week of cold weather throughout the year, and that's about it.
If you're lucky, right? ¿Verdad que sí?
You put everything on, all your boots, all the coats, everything on that in that week.
¿Verdad que sí? Hoy por la mañana, speaking of how we have got an incredible musician that can perform on stage and knock it out of the ballpark. Este chavo,
Pura energía.
he's been here. He is an incredible accordionist, singer, talented performer. Before anything, the guy loves Tejano, but he does country just as well.
Absolutely.
And when he gets together with Sonny Sauceda,
No, hombre, cae.
no, but that's my other compadre there. But I got to tell you, Art Tijerina is one of those guys that la música de él es única y está tremenda. But we're going to have Art Tijerina here on the show in just a couple of minutes. También, here is your chance to volunteer. It's an opportunity with the Heart Institute we're going to tell you about.
Absolutely. Can't wait to give you all the details how you can take part in that.
Yes.
Also, Lead con Esperanza Summit for Young Leaders. Les vamos a dar toda la información cómo puede ser parte de eso. An organization that started years ago, and they came to Domingo Live was one of the first interviews, and it's grown.
Yes.
And I'm so proud of this organization for everything that they do for our community.
And it helps so many
Absolutely.
people. And the 7th annual Albert Leal Boxing Invitational. We are so honored to be able to announce it and talk about it here with the organizers who have put it together this year for an incredible cause. You don't want to miss this one. This is very touching, it's very important, and very close to our hearts here at Domingo Live. Pero what do you say we kick off the show con música de tradición?
Let's do it.
Art Tijerina on Domingo Live. Check him out right now.
Qué bonito es ser amado así. Yo nunca he sentido lo que tú me haces sentir. Un amor tan profundo que me hace tan feliz. Cuando te conocí me enamoré de ti. Yo nunca imaginé a encontrar una mujer que me diera su cariño y todo su querer. Le doy gracias a Dios por haberte conocido. Aquí tengo un amor que yo nunca había sentido. Un amor tan sensual, apasionado y divino. Le doy gracias a Dios por haberte conocido. Cuando te conocí me enamoré de ti. Yo nunca imaginé a encontrar una mujer que me diera su cariño y todo su querer. Le doy gracias a Dios por haberte conocido. Aquí tengo el amor que yo nunca había sentido. Un amor tan sensual, apasionado y divino por haberte conocido. Le doy gracias Gracias a Dios por haberte conocido. Aquí tengo el amor que yo nunca había sentido. Un amor tan sensual, apasionado y divino. Le doy gracias a Dios por haberte conocido.
Buenos días, feliz domingo. Les saluda Barbie Leo con su breve informativo de la semana. Ya comenzó el primer día de escuela para los distritos escolares de toda la región del sur de Texas. Las autoridades de DPS quieren recordar a los conductores que deben respetar las señales de las zonas escolares y estar atentos a los estudiantes que se dirigen a pie o en bicicleta. Y también recuerden no utilizar el teléfono celular mientras manejen y deténganse siempre ante los autobuses escolares que están subiendo o bajando alumnos. El incumplimiento de estas normas podrán costarles una multa más de $1,200. Un cambio importante del Distrito Escolar Independiente de Corpus Christi, CCISD, este año. Este es el primer año en que los estudiantes serán trasladados en otros planteles. Detrás de la decisión de la Junta Directiva del Distrito se cerrará 7 escuelas. Las autoridades del distrito señalan que la decisión se debió a la disminución de la matrícula y al desgastarse de las instalaciones, también al aumento de los costos operativos y también una deuda presupuestaria proyectada de $27.5 millones. Y yo y mi colega John Thomas Cobos de 3 News First Edition conversamos con los líderes del distrito para abordar varios temas importantes, incluyendo la conciliación de este año. El superintendente de Dr. Roland Hernández afirma que el distrito planea preservar parte de los recuerdos y historias de esos 7 planteles antes de que se lleven a cabo otras acciones. Y nuestra entrevista con el superintendente del CCISD, el jefe de policía del distrito y también superintendente adjunto ya está disponible en 3 News Plus. Descárgalo hoy mismo en su televisor inteligente. Esta conversación es solo uno de los varios temas que abordamos en nuestro panel sobre el regreso a clase en CCISD. Otros temas incluyen la escasez de conductores de autobuses que afecta los horarios también, la entrada y salida de clases para muchos, como reportar también acoso escolar, la inscripción, el uso y las normas de la inteligencia también artificial en las escuelas y mucho más. Pueden ver la conversación completa ahora mismo en nuestra aplicación 3 News. La descarga es gratis para Roku, televisores también inteligentes o Fire Stick TV. Y con eso terminamos su breve informativo de la semana. Muchísimas gracias por hacernos compañía y ahora sí, pronóstico del tiempo.
This Domingo Live weather update is sponsored by Sames Ford.
Good morning and thank you for tuning in to Domingo Live. Now, a good portion of the southeastern United States are currently seeing heat advisories issued for today, everywhere you see here in the orange. The reason for that being is that this region is under upper level high pressure. Now, high pressure and temperature are actually correlated. So the higher the pressure, the higher the temperature. And you'll notice with this map that everywhere we saw a heat advisory, these same locations are also seeing major heat risk that is here in red. We're going to see this major heat risk actually move more westward as this high pressure starts to shift westward as well, meaning that we'll see more major heat risk here in the state of Texas. Zooming into the coastal bend on Wednesday, we could see some major heat risk in Live Oak County, but then that will expand towards the second half of the week. The second half of the week is also when we'll have our best chance of hitting 100 degrees here in Corpus Christi. Right now, we're just seeing a forecast high of 99 degrees from Tuesday through Saturday, but I do think it's likely that we could bump that up to about 100 degrees. But not for today here in Corpus Christi. 97 is our high, but the further west you go, that's when you start to see those triple digits appearing. Now, for our heat indices today, they're likely to be over 105 degrees for most of the area, with the exception of our coastal locations such as Port Aransas and Rockport, and they're still going to be seeing feels like temperatures over 100. Now, you may be wondering, is this heat going to end, or when is it going to end? And technically, we are now past the hottest part of the year when you take a look at climatology. We are starting to see our average highs decrease. Right now, the average high is down to 95 degrees. It's down from 96. But if you take a look at the Climate Prediction Center's temperature outlook for next week, or the beginning of next week, you'll see the state of Texas still in this orangey color, which means that we are expecting some above average highs, which means that the heat is not going anywhere. So for today, it's probably a good idea to head out to the beach. Lots of sunshine is expected. Those winds are going to be slightly weaker than they were yesterday, out of the east-southeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Do be careful, though, if you're going to enter the water. We do have a moderate risk for rip currents.
All right, Hope, thank you very much for that information. Another hot day, another hot week ahead here in South Texas. In the meantime, we want to send our prayers out, and we hope you do too, to the folks who have been affected by the devastating 7.5 earthquake in Colombia. Hundreds, we know, are dead, hundreds still missing. Relief efforts, of course, are ongoing. And of course, many different organizations have reached out to help from our nation to Colombia, including the Diocese of Corpus Christi. They've got a promotional global relief project that is underway that's doing very good, but we need more help to send out.
If you want to help the basic needs of medical care in Colombia, all the information is on crs.org, and we'll have the information there, as you can see on your screen. We have a number you can call. We have a website you can visit. You can also email as well, an email address for you to get more information if you'd like to help with that.
Also, we had an interview with our Bishop Aviles, on the importance of faith, especially during times like this. And we'd like to share that with you because we certainly took something away, and everyone takes away what they feel when they hear the bishop speak. We had him here a couple of weeks ago, and it's just an amazing man. But he spoke to us about faith, and we want to share this with you because it may be perfect timing for many folks out there who are watching right now.
La fe es el regalo más importante que unos padres pueden dar a sus hijos, ¿no? Si los padres quieren decir, quiero darle algo muy bueno a mi hijo, la fe, porque eso nadie se los va a quitar. Y como sabemos, cuando crecemos y somos adultos y tenemos que enfrentar dificultades y problemas y enfermedad, lo único que nos ayuda es la fe.
Well said. You walk away from that knowing that faith will get us everywhere.
And that's just one thing that he touched base on. If you would like to hear and view and watch the entire interview with Bishop Aviles, all you have to do is go to our 3 News Plus app, and that is available there for you to watch.
Oh, yeah. Now we got some more music. Mr. Art Tijerina right here on Domingo Live.
Tóquenme mariachis, otra vez la misma, esa que me llega hasta el corazón. Que sin condiciones le entregué mi amor. Llevo ya 2 días en esta cantina, 2 días encerrado tomando licor. Un mariachi toca y yo sigo tomando y vuelvo a pedirles la misma canción. Esto que me pasa no es nada envidiable, ni al peor enemigo se lo deseo yo. Tóquenme mariachis, otra vez la misma, esa que me llega hasta el corazón. El abandonado, tóquenla de nuevo. 10 veces la misma canción. Échale, compadre. Échale, Hugo. Está su cuenta, me dice un mesero, ya me debe mucho, págueme, señor. El mariachi dice, ya estamos cansados y yo solo les pido, háganme un favor. Pa' variar un poco, tóquenme la misma. canción.
Good morning, welcome back to Domingo Live. Muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. The Heart Research Institute at Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. Go Durs.
Yes.
Check us out. Okay, they run a volunteer beach combing program led by Jace Tunnel. Volunteers use a 5-minute mobile app to survey the track of seaweed, marine debris, red tide, beach conditions along the Texas coast to support scientific research, and you can take part of it. That's what we're here to talk to you about today. And with us, we have Jace Tunnel. We also have Adriana Reza. Thank you so much for being with us this morning on Domingo Live.
Well, thanks for having us.
Of course.
And we have show and tell.
Yes, we want to know about all the things that you brought here.
Including
The
that
doll.
No,
They're going to leave on my desk.
Get that question all the time. Well, at the Heart Research Institute, every week we're going up and down the beach, and our goal is to educate people about what's washing up at the beach. Because ultimately, if people know about it, they're educated about it, they want to lead to protection and ultimately want to conserve it. And so some of the things we probably find 30 dolls a year, and people go crazy. Sometimes they have like, barnacles coming out of the eyes and stuff like that. But this particular one looks like it has holes all in its clothing.
Goodness.
But that's actually sea turtle bites.
Wow.
And so that really shows that there is an impact to trash in the ocean.
Sure.
So we need to try to clean that up. One of the things I always get questions of is like, have you ever found a message in a bottle? Well, I've actually found over 60 messages in a bottle.
That's crazy.
And this one came from the coast of Brazil.
Wow.
And I found it in Port Aransas about 1.5 years later.
And what does it say?
Well, it's all in French, and it's from it was from an 11-year-old girl that was going around the world with her family. I wrote them a letter after I was able to get it translated and everything. They wrote me back about a month later, and they live off a small island off the coast of France. And so at some point, we're supposed to get back together.
How cool is that?
So good. So besides the doll, what is the craziest thing that you found there?
Well, I found a safe. I found a prosthetic leg.
Oh my
I found over 3 bowling balls. These sea pig piggy banks, I found 75 of these in the last year.
Goodness.
And so it's a mystery. Where does this stuff come from?
Yeah.
And the way the ocean currents work is what we're trying to figure out of where these come from, but a lot of it has to do with the ocean currents.
Sure.
And the amount of marine debris we get on the Texas coast is 10 times the amount in any other state in the Gulf. And it has to do with what's called the loop current coming up. So that's one of the reasons why some of this is washing up.
All the more reason why you're doing what you're doing, to get out there and pick some of this stuff up, make our beaches better.
Exactly. And you know, we talk a lot about the marine debris washing
Yes.
in, but we actually have a lot of natural stuff that washes in as well. And I have some bones and corals and shells, all that kind of stuff. But one thing that we're trying to do is get volunteers to help us gather data. And so that's where Adriana comes in, and she leads our volunteer program.
So Adriana, what are the requirements?
No requirements needed. Anybody can help us go out and collect data. Most of our volunteers now already visit the beach, and we ask them to take this 5-minute survey while they're out there doing their regular beach combing or visiting the beach. So it's really easy to join, and it's low cost to everybody that wants to do it. Go visit the beach, help us collect data. It's a win-win.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Now, if they happen to find things, what should they do if it's something interesting that you guys may want to see?
Well, I would say message us at the Heart Research. So get on Messenger, send us a picture of it, where it was located. We get people that message us every single day on what is this item. But if it's neat enough, or we think it needs a video, because we do videos that come out on our YouTube and social media every Monday, we will go out there and we'll get it. We'll do a video, get more explanation on it.
Yeah.
And that just allows people to learn more about what's out there.
Now, I want you to talk to us about the importance of keeping our beaches clean.
Yeah, so there are multiple cleanups a year for going out and helping to clean up. So community members can get involved. One of the ones that we're involved in is the Adopt a Beach program that the General Land Office does. And we've been doing that for years. Both of us are with the Coastal Bend Bays Foundation, and we do that work. But it's important because, as you saw with the creepy doll here with turtle bites, any kind of debris that gets in the ocean, this is a bottle that was out there, and it has sea turtle bites in it, and other fish. So marine life doesn't know the difference between what's real food and not food sometimes, and so every bit that we can pick up and dispose of properly will help save marine life.
I think that if everybody does their part out in the beach, it'll be easier. Whatever you take to the beach, make sure you bring it back. Take a trash bag with you. There's trash cans available there. You can take them back to your home, wherever. Just don't leave them there.
Exactly.
Great advice.
Please, right? Thank you.
And you can find more information on the Heart Research Institute on their YouTube channel and right here on 3 News Plus as well. Very good. Both of you, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time. You're welcome anytime. We'd love to have you back to
Absolutely.
see what other stuff.
Bring more dolls, or maybe not.
We'll be right back with more Domingo Live after this. Stick around.
Welcome back to Domingo Live. Muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. Esperanza de Texas provides pivotal social service programs to communities in hopes of enhancing access to fresh food, proper health care, and a fair chance at education. We have our good friend here, Brianna Davis with Esperanza de Texas.
Good to have you.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I know you were yawning right before the break. That is contagious. Please don't do that. But it is early, so we appreciate you coming in on this Sunday.
Always.
Absolutely.
So what are we talking about today? We've got these mentors. We're looking for pro mentors out there.
Yes, so this is our third year. We changed our name of this summit. It's called Lead con Esperanza Summit. It is for 8th through 12th graders. Also those who might have no longer be in school, dropped out, would be in that actual grade. We're inviting them as well. We're super excited this year. We're partnering with Del Mar. So it'll be hosted at Del Mar's Heritage Campus. And it's just a full day of learning those hard and soft skills from panelists coming in to talk about different professions. We do financial literacy. Frost comes in every year and hosts that. But we also have a career exploration portion where instead of businesses talking to the kids have questions. And as a table before they leave, they assign questions to each one of the groups. And they don't even know that they're learning interview skills. Something different this year that we've added to the application is really doing a deep dive into what their career exploration goals are. So we're looking for leaders. We don't care if you're in cosmetology, entrepreneurship, media, law, trade skills, to break bread with kids during lunch and talk about what it took for you to get to that profession. And sometimes that's all those kids are really missing.
Give them a little inspiration.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you're looking for community partners, organizations, businesses that would like to take part.
Yes.
So they're watching right now. What do they need to do to take part?
All you need to do, we have a form, is reach us at hope@esperanzadetejas.org, or you can, contact any of our phone lines on our website, and we will reach out to you. We want you, we want your expertise. We want you to come and speak life and love and hope into these young kids.
And the summit is free.
It is free, and we still have open spots for youth as well. And this year, thank you to Old Navy, we will be partnering with them and doing shopping in the store. So even if, I heard Barbie, I know you like to shop.
Yes,
So
I've gone shopping for these kids already, and I loved it.
Yeah, so even if you can't maybe make it to that and you want to shop, we have 3 different opportunities for you to come and, participate that day.
Lots of ways to help.
Yes.
And all you got to do is make the effort and, of course, know that you're going to be inspiring maybe someone who's going to be a big leader for our community, maybe even higher than that. But like I see, once again, the event's happening where and how do we get registered?
It's October 17th. It is at Del Mar Heritage Campus. We have that form online, so just reach out to us at hope@esperanzadetejas.org.
And we do have that QR code on the screen right now. You can also visit Esperanza de Texas. They're all over social media, and you can contact them that way and get more information if you'd like to.
Yes.
Brianna, always a pleasure to have you here on the
Thank
show.
y'all so
Te
much.
agradecemos. Any way we can help Esperanza de Texas. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Te agradecemos.
Yes.
Now we got some more music for you here. We're featuring Art Tijerina. Heard from Art just a few minutes ago. He wrote to us. And
He's
said,
awake.
Hey, he's on the road. They're driving. They're actually driving to another gig.
Oh, okay.
They were at a gig last night, and Art says that they've got a brand new song that's out. We don't have it here yet, but he'd like to come over and perform it for us.
Absolutely.
It's called Ella Sabe Lo Que Hace. She knows what she does,
she
right?
knows what she does.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's done in
Okay,
Art's
Art.
style. So you got to look it up. Look it up, download it, of course. Pay for it, please, to be our artist.
Absolutely.
It's available right now on all digital platforms. You can buy it. It's called Ella Sabe Lo Que Hace. By the way, it was written by one of our residents here in Corpus Christi, Beto Ramon, talented Beto Ramon wrote this song, as he does for so many other artists throughout the Tejano music industry. But this one here, Ella Sabe Lo Que Hace, is available right now, and it's Art Tijerina. And we've got him right here on the show right now. Algo del pasado, ¿verdad?
Algo del pasado, algo que se llama El Total, right here on Domingo Live.
Yeah, come on, baby.
caricias, cuánto vale un corazón, las caricias de tus manos y el palpitar de tu corazón. Cuánto vale tus miradas, cuánto vale un sonreír, las miradas de tus ojitos y de tus labios el sonreír. Dime cuánto vale todo para yo ser el total de tus besos y tus caricias y toditito lo demás. Dime cuánto vale todo para yo ser el total de tus besos y tus caricias y toditito lo demás. Oh, shake it, baby. ¿Cuánto vale el calorcito? ¿Cuánto vale la emoción? El calor de tus besitos y la emoción de tu sensación. ¿Cuánto vale un lugarcito? ¿Cuánto vale un apretón? Un lugarcito entre tus brazos y un apretón de tu corazón. Dime cuánto vale todo para yo ser el total de tus besos y tus caricias y toditito lo demás. Dime cuánto vale todo para yo ser el total de tus besos y tus caricias y toditito lo demás. Suavecito, suavecito. Ser el total de tus besos y tus caricias y toditito lo demás. Dime cuánto vale todo para yo ser el total de tus besos y tus caricias y toditito lo demás.
Good morning, buenos dias. Welcome back to Domingo Live. We're honoring the legacy of Albert Leal Jr. And you're invited to an event featuring talented amateur boxers from across Texas, showcasing their dedication, heart, and skill inside the ring. This morning we have Coach Joe de la Paz and Audrey Leal, Albert's daughter, here with us on Domingo Live. Welcome to Domingo Live. Well, welcome back. They're friends of Domingo Live.
Yes, they are.
Before,
Yes,
so
they are.
welcome back.
Yes, thank you so much for having us.
And we've got the big event happening August 22nd, 12 p.m. at the Omni Hotel. Tell us about it. I understand that we're still accepting some fighters. Is that true, Coach?
We have most of our fights matched already. However, we are welcoming more just in case. You never know with our traveling fighters if we need a couple more. But we'd love to have a lot of people show up, whether for a potential fight or just to enjoy the bouts.
Absolutely.
Now, we love boxing and we want to enjoy the bouts, but this event is more than just boxing. You could tell us about this foundation, that it's going to, the benefits will be posted, the proceeds will benefit the foundation.
So the benefits go to a local ALS support group that my father was part of. We try to donate to them every year. Being that they are someone, a group that supported my father, but also helps other people around the coastal bend in general. And a portion also goes to the boxing gym, the Corpus Christi Police Officer Boxing Association gym, and we benefit them every year because that's where our fighters come from. That's where my dad was a part of, and that's who sponsors our show.
Your dad would be very happy and very proud of you for doing this. And it couldn't happen without folks like Coach de la Paz, who goes out there and inspires and makes sure that our fighters are ready to go and have a good bout.
Sure. I mean, my part is just a small piece to it, right? It's really the support that we get from these amazing organizations in our community to honor and pay tribute to Albert Leal Jr., right? We're looking at being able to not only support him and continue his legacy, because he was a father, son, brother to brothers and sisters in blue. He was a community activist. He did all kinds of stuff, and this is just us honoring him being able to do this. So we encourage people to come out to see this because we're also showcasing boxing, right? But it's a little deeper than that. And so we want to make sure that these organizations that helped us put this together allow us to be able to pay that tribute. So like our title sponsor, attorney Nas, is a part of it. And we have our platinum sponsors like Billy Ledma, we have Spectrum, and we have EMA, we have gold sponsors like Dawson's Recycling, we have Luis Garcia, we also have JD Interstate Batteries. So and then of course down to Andrews Distributing, then to our supporting sponsors, but they all come together, which allows us to be able to pay tribute, right? And honor somebody who sacrifices life day in, day out as a police officer in our community to protect our streets. And so now we're just giving back. And, I wish there was more we can do for police officers in the city, because every day they're walking out from their families and they don't know if that day's going to end or, whatever the case may be because of what happens. So for us, it's a give back. And it's going to start off with opening remarks from the city. We're going to have Police Chief Marco's going to present us with the Honor Guard. And then we're going to have a young rising star, Julian Lopez, to perform the national anthem. And then, of course, on top of that, we encourage people to come out. If they want to do something on August 22nd, all they got to do is come in, watch some ringside action from young kids to adults performing and showcasing their skills that they've been training for, but just allows them to be able to have that audience behind them, and every dollar counts for us and what we're doing. And again, I couldn't have had this possible with our committee and the support from our community. I think that is just speaks words beyond that I can express for the gratitude and for y'all to help us promote this, to get that out there. I think it's
absolutely.
It's
and
amazing.
you know what? Every dollar, whether you're a sponsor or you're just going to take you and your family to go watch a nice boxing match, it's going to help this organization.
We would really like anybody that's viewing right now to know that if they're living with ALS or struggling or just need some support or know somebody with it, if you come to the event, we'd be more than happy to get them in contact with the support group. That way they know they're not alone.
Thank you for that.
Very
a
good.
great opportunity for the community to come out, support this amazing event, but not only that, see how this event is supported by the entire community. Love that.
Audrey Leal and of course Coach de la Paz, thank you so much for coming. Les agradecemos.
for having
Aquí
us.
tienen su casa. Les agradecemos todo lo que hacen for our community. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Got some more music here. Art Tijerina on Domingo Live. Check him out.
Cierras a Ebelis de tu equipaje. Algo tenemos que discutir. Yo sé que probado estaba lo que falta. No te vayas sin dejarme explicar. Te juro que esta vez voy a escucharte. Ayúdame a entender dónde fallé. No puedo vivir si tú no estás conmigo. Me enloquece el saber que tú te vas. Ayúdame a regresar a ese amor de aquel ayer. Nuestro amor es mi bendición. Por favor, corazón, ayúdame. ¿Qué tengo que hacer para mejorarme? ¿Qué tengo que hacer para hacerte ver? Aunque prometido para siempre.
Oh, there's our Ben.
Ben T.
Our Ben, as soon as he got an award, he leaves.
That's it.
What is
Where
that
is
about?
he going? He's staying with the company.
Yes, he is staying with the company. He'll be going to Beaumont. Congratulations to Ben. They saw him and they saw how good he does his work, and they said, we need him over here.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And he's going to be the big stuff I hear.
Yes, I love that
Is that
for
el mero
him.
mero?
So proud. You know, it was maybe about a couple of weeks before he received that award that I had approached him. I said, Ben, you are doing such a good job. You were able to do all this and this and that. We broke it down, and you know, we had a little conversation about it. About 2 weeks later, he received the award. When 1 week later, he's in Beaumont. That's
Pretty
how
amazing,
fast that
huh?
went. Boom, boom, boom.
Quick advancement here at Channel 3, that's for sure.
Well, you're going to be missed here, but we are proud of you.
Absolutely. And he gives room now to someone else to be promoted within.
Absolutely.
And we'll do an equally fine job when that time happens. So, congratulations, Ben. Ahora, más música para despedirnos, ¿que no? ¿Tenemos
Ya es
tiempo?
todo.
Ok, que la pasen bien. Artie y Gerina, nos despedimos. Gracias. Adiós.
No te olvidaré, aunque pasen muchos años, no te olvidaré, porque fuiste en mi vida la mujer que tanto amé, la que pensé amar por siempre hasta el morir. No te olvidaré, aunque tú ya no me quieras, no te olvidaré. Diste luz a mi vida y me hiciste comprender. Fuiste todo, todo, todo mi querer. Yo te extraño tanto que yo no sé qué hacer. Siempre, siempre estoy pensando en ti. El triste recuerdo que ya me dejó, lo llevo muy dentro, dentro de mí. No te olvidaré. Yo no sé qué le debo en la vida, ¿por qué me paga así? Si yo siempre, siempre, siempre pienso en ti. Yo no sé qué le debo en la vida, ¿por qué me paga así? Si yo siempre, siempre, siempre pienso en ti. Siempre estoy pensando en ti. No te olvidaré. No te olvidaré.
Thanks for watching the #1 rated entertainment and information program in South Texas, Domingo Live.